Gender, female, male, male, female, female, female. High school visit on March 17th. Gender, international high school visit at Ho Chi Minh City at March 19th. That's my gender right there. International high school meetup. Hello everyone, welcome back to Easy Peasy. My name is Cougar. I will be today's narrator, and today we are diving into r/Oddlyspecific. With that said, let's get to it, shall we? Serious question. When someone's telling you a sad story and crying, how long should I wait before I take a bite of my corn dog? I'm not gonna lie, I just keep eating the corn dog. They're not gonna stop me. Your blood relations are just your suggested pre-generated party members, but it's perfectly okay to ditch as many of them as you like and craft an entire party of lizard folk pyromancers instead, or whatever suits you. I like lizard technomancers and or necromancers. Pyromancers are weak, bro. I hate when dates or just talk about boring work stuff like passwords and god rotations at the research facility you work at. I just want to connect on an emotional level. Shapeshifting is the best superpower because you can have any haircut anytime you want. You can turn into a hotter version of yourself. You can turn into a dragon. You can turn into a robot. You can turn into a shambling mound of abstract shapes and sulk outside your estranged father's house at night while chanting ominously about his sins. This took a weird turn, but I'm still on board. His face looks like he told a joke that no one laughed at and someone said it louder and everyone bursted out laughing. Yeah, bro, I've been there every single time. The boss just banned overly specific nicknames and the whole office is staring at Rat Snitch Brain, the good time runner. Yeah, Rat Snitch Brain, the good time ruiner. Wanted rematch. Hi, I am Michael and I am in 1985. I finished second in the under 6 eggs and spoon race at my school's sports day. If you were the winner of that race, meet me here at 11:42 a.m. on Thursday and we will race again. I don't recall your name, but if I remember rightly, you are fast and the height of a child. I am much faster now than I was then, so it should be a good race. I will bring an egg for you to use, but you will have to bring your own spoon, because most of my spoons are in the dishwasher, and I have not been able to open it since February. I can switch it up and off, but I can't open the door. Maybe the latch is broken? Does that happen? I will call a plumber soon, Michael. Wanted, plumber. Hi, I am Michael, and I am looking for a plumber to fix my dishwasher so I can have a spoon race. Dear residents, due to the recent actions of a specific tenant, we have been forced to update our community rules. Please find these new rules below. No trash bags placed outside your door. No loud music after 10 p.m. No yodeling at any time. Do not feed the squirrels nachos. Do not change the sign of the fitness center so it reads Fatness Center. Do not pull a Yu-Gi-Oh card and threaten to send residents to the Shadow Realm. Do not climb other people's balconies while drunkenly yelling, I am Spooderman! No zip lines. Do not place rent checks in the bear trap outside the rental office. Do not make rent checks out to you greedy motherfrickers. Do not yell at the moon! Do not enter the laundry room in a luchador mask and attempt to wrestle our residents. No trick-or-treating unless you are a kid and it is Halloween. I'm not following that rule. Do not yell, order up, and throw hot dogs at people as they walk past your window. Do not attach basketball hoops above residents' doors, knock, and then dunk on them when they answer. Moving forward, failure to abide by these rules will be grounds for eviction. Thank you, management. I want to know more about the hot dog one, to be honest. Otis, please remember, you are not in Kansas. You are in Kansas City, Missouri. We're a much more interesting shape, so please do it right. Is there anything more nauseating than expensive heterosexual wedding culture? My dream wedding, outside, illegal fireworks, shoes are optional, mostly potluck, someone's dressed as a wizard, I get to insult my relatives, hopefully some live music. You want to get married at Bilbo Baggins' 111th birthday? Okay. I want to make an infomercial where it's not clear what the guy's selling, like he's demonstrating how powerful this vacuum is by sucking up the bowling ball, but then he starts showing you how strong the bowling ball is by dropping it on some knives, and then he's showing how the knives haven't been damaged at all by using them to cut through some shoes, and it goes on and on for 2 hours, then just loops back to the start, while a number of flashes on screen the whole time, and if you call, it just echoes whatever you say back to it. Hello? Hello? I'd like to buy the bowling ball? I'd like to buy the bowling ball. Help? You're gonna die. Wait, why didn't you echo that? I'm taking your soul. Oh God! Your Tinder date welcomes you into their bedroom. They excuse themselves and go to the restroom, leaving you alone in their bed. What is your next move? Lick their Himalayan salt lamp, lick their All the above. Give it a good lick. What if you put your fingers in a girl's mouth to be sexy and she just made a really loud whistle with them that called a horse over? Matt, what kind of dates have you been going on? Do not play AC/DC on this jukebox. Your song will be skipped. No refunds. I hate AC/DC. Aaron Morse, owner. Do not play AC/DC. Please do not play AC/DC. Also, you can't play Nickelback, Hopstank, Match 20, Hinder, Black Cherry, Def Leppard, The Song, Wagon Wheel, or any other crappy, overplayed music. Thank you for your patronage and no AC/DC. My friend, I'm playing AC/DC till the day I die. Call center, except for Panama. 1-800-SAMSUNG. Alrighty then, except for Panama. You've reached peak cooking when a 105-year-old Japanese third-generation owner of a ramen stand calls you ramen okay. It's just okay. Never stop dating your wife. Pick her up in your 1977 Mercury Sable. Take her to TGI Fridays. Hold in a nervous fart during Wally. Never stop dating your wife. Ha, 1997 Mercury Sable? Joke's on you. I'm whipping a 1997 Honda Civic, baby. That says I eat butt on the side. Except change butt with a 3-letter word that I can't say on YouTube. I'm not kidding. How do you politely tell your visitor that it's time to go home? If you're from the Midwest, you just say, welp, really forcefully, and slap your knees with your hands. Then stand up. Other Midwesterners will recognize the signal and say, spouse, we should head out. Goodbye. There's only one good absurd threat that's ever been posted on Twitter.com, but it is, as the kids say, a real doozy. Disrespect me again and I'll determine your body, your resonance frequency, and play a jaunty horn solo that boils your miserable organs inside out. Thanks, VeggieTales! The Jewish-Japanese Sex and Cookbook and How to Raise Wolves by Jack Douglas. A lot covered in one book. Where have you been, Jack Douglas? What kind of things have you seen? What kind of things have you done? A president makes a new law that anyone shorter than him gets executed, but he actually makes it an amendment to the Constitution, so it applies to future presidents too. In the next election, there's a frenzy of people voting for the shortest presidency so they don't die, and this is how they end up electing a 3-foot-tall man named Pinwheel Patrick, who goes on to become the most tyrannical dictator the world has ever seen. Probably be better than the last few presidents we've had. The next Call of Duty should be a realistic RPG that starts with you working at Little Caesars and an army recruiter lies to you at the mall. Please make this a thing. For real. Or like be the army recruiter who somehow got my number from the school directory and texts me every few months. That is illegal, but my school gave me my number to him and I still get texts from him. Okay, let me break it down for the people who haven't had a chicken sandwich from either Chick-fil-A or Pepe's. Chick-fil-A sandwich tastes like it was cooked by a white woman named Sarah who grew up around black people. The flavor is definitely there, but Sarah cares about your cholesterol, so she's careful about the breading and grease content. Popeye's sandwich tastes like it was cooked by an older black lady named Lucille that serves on the usher board and has 12 grandkids that call her Medea. Medea don't give a crap about your cholesterol because God's in control. I hope this helps. Well, I'm getting a Medea burger personally. Countries whose current leaders shat themselves at a McDonald's in 1997 versus countries whose current leader did not. No. I bet you Joe Biden or Donald Trump or one of them has crapped themselves in a McDonald's in 1997. I bet you, but they just didn't admit it. Don't call yourself cool unless you were outcasted all your life and still grew to be developed and likable by all people, but still seclude yourself from groups because the earlier stages of your life really tainted your perspective of others and it has stuck with you your whole life. Yes, and you have a crippling problem with self-deprecating humor. Moving on. Imagine pulling a 14-hour shift at the Tesla factory, coming home, turning on the TV, and your boss is on the telly pretending to be an Italian cartoon character on trial for murder. Oh, God. Cougar, that's Waluigi. Wario! If someone you know is getting deeply into making bread from scratch, they are deeply depressed, I promise you. Cougar, what are you up to? Just making some bread, mate. All right, Cougar. Guys, we really need to call Cougar a therapist. He started making puppets and now he's making bread. Someone get him some help. Commercial break. Husband silent. Fight scene. Husband completely and utterly silent. Oh boy, quiet dialogue. So, let me tell you about the history of the Rockets, honey. What up, baby? Apple Music. Here's a song for you. Spotify. I've made 75 unique playlists based on your DNA and set to the beat you breathe in. I also wrote you a personalized love song about all the things I like about you. Please don't leave me. What would the kids and I do without you? Please stay. Okay, I'll stay. Soft rocks! Can you imagine, though? You send your enemies a rather large amount of these in various sizes. You leave no return address or explanation. They open all the boxes to discover these wondrous pillows. They're reluctant to keep them, but eventually they give in and integrate them into their home like the above pictures. After a few weeks or even months, they've gotten accustomed to having them in their home and routinely relax in a large pile of odd pillows until one night you just take every single one back and replace them with actual rocks at the same dimensions so that when it's time for them to relax and unwind for their day, they fall into a pile of hard, unmoving boulders. They break their spine and are paralyzed. You have won. What the frick is wrong with you? The plan wouldn't work. The rocks look too fake, but let me tell you, not a bad idea. Let's brainstorm some of this some more. Get you someone who looks at you the way this woman looks at the guy who killed a mountain lion with his bare hands last week. Looks like the cougar. Looks like his cougar problems are far from over. That's a triple joke, because cougar here, yeah, that's my real name. I'm looking at him the same way. How dare you kill a mountain lion, my friend? That was my brother! Because a mountain lion is also a cougar sometimes. So it's a 4-cougar problem. Moving on, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My name's Cougar. I had to relate it to me somehow. Please don't hate me. Don't skip the video. Me holding a gun to a mushroom. Tell me the name of God, you fungal piece of crap. Mushroom. Can you feel your heart burning? Can you feel the struggle within? The fear within me is beyond anything your soul can make. You cannot kill me in a way that matters. Me cocking the gun, tears streaming down my face. I'm not freaking scared of you, man! Yes, you are. Hey, OP. What the frick does this mean? Decay exists as an extant form of life. That's a terrifying answer. Have a nice day. Thanks for making me think about that before I go to sleep. I'd give up everything to be a small, anthropomorphic woodland animal wearing Victorian clothes living in a little house in a meadow, and my neighbor is a goose wearing a bonnet, and my only worry is will my apple pie be ready for when Mrs. Owl comes visits me for tea time? Yeah, that's the life, baby. Her name is Tree Trunks, and I want to be that little elephant. First day at Domino's. Manager. Oh, and one more thing. Don't frick the pizzas. Me. Assistant manager. Seriously, don't frick them. Don't frick the pizzas. I'm not. That guy's not gonna frick my pizza, is he? Not if he wants to keep his job, he won't. Guys, I'm not gonna frick the pizza. The age of consent is like the number of rat hairs that you're legally allowed to put in a hot dog. If you have to look it up, you're doing something fricked up and you need to stop. What, man? I like rat hair sprinkles on my dogs. Kevin Farzad, awesome name, said, the most important thing I've learned in life, and I can't stress this enough, you gotta make a salad in a bigger bowl than you think. Trust me, you do, especially when you're tossing it, baby. Rob Perez, 10 million right now in your hand, but there's a catch. A snail is chasing you for the rest of your life, and if it touches you, you die a terrible death. The snail cannot be killed. It knows your locations at all times. Its only purpose is to find you. You taking the $10 million? Yeah, dude. I'm gonna fly to Hawaii. I'll see him coming. I'm gonna invent like a freaking snail detecting camera. If we don't get our crap together, there will never be a 42069. That's bad. There was already a 42069. We're good, bud. There'll never be a 4202069. Oh, baby. How fricked up would it be if you jumped in the ball pit and it was just tomatoes painted different colors? I don't think it'd feel that bad. Well, actually, because balls are plastic, they slide off each other. It'd be like just landing on a giant mass of tomatoes. You wouldn't be able to like dive in it like a ball pit. Kind of like how Scrooge McDuck would snap his neck for jumping in the giant gold coin thing. It's the year 2032. You're driving on the highway to work in your Apple car when you hear the news that the new Apple Car 2 is coming out. Suddenly, the speed of your car goes from 95 to 25 miles per hour. Chaos ensues. Mass traffic as people die today, but the Apple Car 2 is out and people are lining up around the block. Couples have an amount they can spend up to without discussing with each other. Mine is around $50. My wife is around $643.27, apparently. What did she buy? What did she buy that pissed you off enough to go on the internet about it? I'm just curious. Do you still say reading is one of your favorite activities/hobbies, even though you haven't actually read in months, but you used to read like a book a day when you were younger, so much so that it became a personality trait, and now, for some reason, cannot for the life of you make yourself read, but you're still emotionally attached to the part of you and hope by speaking it into existence you'll someday rediscover that happy vision of yourself? Or are you normal? Well, I don't really read many books. I read a lot of manga and comic books and graphic novels, but I know they have pictures, but I read a lot of easy peasy stuff. That's like reading like a short book a day. Can we get the easy peasy Holy Bible book made or something like that? I'm serious. Let's talk to the merch department. Yo, Michael, can we get the MK or easy peasy book? No, Cougar, it's a bad idea. No one would buy it. I would. No one cares about you. I don't know where I was going with that dumb joke. Red-eyed tree frogs always look like they just remembered they were supposed to pick up their tadpole a half hour ago. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God, Timmy! Timmy died in the dried out puddle. Oh my God, cute idea. Go donate blood together and save 6 lives collectively, and then buy a 6-pack of wine coolers to share and get absolutely black out for $8 due to disproportionate blood to alcohol level. LOL! I feel like this is how some people are gonna die, but I kinda wanna try it even though I don't drink. Anytime a beautiful 23-year-old woman in a movie is attracted to a mediocre man played by a comedian who wrote the script, I count it as a plot hole. Yes, my friend. It's called the scriptwriter. There's a scriptwriter in horror movies who always writes himself into the sex scene. Look it up. When you go to grab the last refreshing Capri Sun out of the fridge, but then your little sister, who is a special needs, I might add, appears behind you and says, "Oh, I want a Capri Sun too." So you give her the last Capri Sun, but then she says, "Wait, this isn't the last Capri Sun, is it?" And you know that if you tell her it is, she will refuse it because she hates to see you go without. So you tell her a little white lie. No, there is another. This guy looks like every single Spider-Man actor put together. Yeah, but like not in a good way. Like they didn't get all the handsome qualities from each one. They got like, I'm not calling him ugly. This guy looks like the most average man on the planet, which was kind of the point of Peter Parker back in the day. I want Terry Crews and Vin Diesel to do a buddy cop movie where they are both secret nerds, but they don't want the other to know. Like Vin Diesel plays D&D on weekends, and Terry likes to create epic crossover fan art. Somehow they have to work undercover at Comic-Con, and for whatever reason, I need Daniel Radcliffe to be the villain. I'd like to add, not a character played by Dan Radcliffe. Dan Radcliffe appearing as himself. No, wait. I want Elijah Wood to play Daniel Radcliffe. Elijah Wood plays Daniel Radcliffe and his evil sidekick in Elijah Wood played by Daniel Radcliffe. Yes, please! We've all got a maid who randomly disappears on a night out, then returns 3 hours later with new friends they met in the smoking area, cuts and bruises, a traffic cone, no phone, and a llama. Okay, I don't have this friend, but my friend Joey did this once. Fell asleep in a stairwell. I had to go pick him up, and then at the second party we went to, he came back with a random dog. Hey, Joey, we're not friends anymore, but hey, I still love that memory. Bro, you remember being like 8, no phone, no MP3 player, completely unprepared, just showing up to school with a lunch bag like, frick it, whatever happens to me today happens. Straight up, bro, I didn't get my first phone until I was 15, and I still have my USB MP3 player I got when I was 12. My mom was kind of anti-technology. I did have a phone for emergencies, but like I didn't have a smartphone until like 2019, I believe. Yeah, weird life. Me. Hello, I would like some spinach. Just a normal amount for a normal person. Grocery store. Yeah, right. Bet you love spinach, you little spinach freak. Here's a freaking brick of spinach. A little bathtub full. You have 3 days to eat it all before it goes bad. I eat baby spinach every day. Yeah, for some reason it goes bad extremely fast. No matter how well you keep it, if you separate it, just goes bad. Thanks for the giant tub of spinach. And I eat handfuls a day. Why come they called him Beast in the castle when everyone knew his name? Cause they'd be working for him forever anyway, question mark? Like, I would just be like, yo, Chewbacca Adam, or some crap. There's no reason to call him Beast. I'd hide in my room all day too if my employees started making fun of me. If my manager decided to pull some rude butt stuff with a witch and got me living the next 10 years of my life as an immortal singing toaster oven, you can bet your butt I'd wake him up every gosh darn morning with a flaming panini directly to his face. Rise and shine, you ugly fricker! Time, hear a song. I call this one Ode to an Inconsiderate Piss Baby, and the first 9 voices are just me screaming at various decibels, like this. Ah! 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 Anyways, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the other videos on the channel. Have a good day, be good people, and remember, stay safe and stay beautiful.